All right, boys and girls, we're going to start with Mr. Luka up top, 11.7K. He's been on a tear. Strong value play him. SGA after a very disappointing game. He didn't play. He took 24 shots. He played his 36 minutes. I did not expect him to have a down game. I thought it was going to be Lillard. I was absolutely nothing in the NBA shocks me, but I was shocked to see that he didn't come through. Not about winning or losing, but he didn't have a better performance. But it is what it is. Everybody's human. And Giannis showed up, and that was a story. Mr. Giannis, but we'll talk about Mr. Giannis at another time. Fire up Luka, fire up SGA. LaMelo against Washington should have 50 fantasy points by halftime. Cunningham is absolutely in play. Little bit underpriced for his upside going up against Utah. Fire up Cunningham. I'm trying my best to jam in Cunningham as best as I can in my lineups because I don't play him enough. Harden's in play. Tough matchup against Dallas. Booker's an okay play, but I'm not going to play Booker at 9.5 when I could get Ball, Cunningham, SGA for a few dollars more. Trae Young is in play 9.4. Curry, I don't want to play Curry at 9.3 when I can get the rest of those guys priced close to him. Scotty Barnes went down like he had broke his foot. Now he's ready to return. Wow, my man is made of steel. Alrighty then. If Barnes could go, he's an okay play. I still prefer to play Young, Harden, Cunningham. Barrett, I think I prefer Barrett. Barrett's been a machine this season, and nobody's really talking about him. Barrett's absolutely in play. Eastern Conference All-Star, fire his ass up. Anthony Edwards is an okay play. Morant's in play, giving you 43 fantasy points in roughly 30 minutes. DeJounte Murray's in play. Halliburton, let me see. Seems like he's been playing better, more consistently. 39, 45, 28, 60, and 50. He's in play. Been trying my best not to say nothing negative about him. Brunson, I don't want Brunson. I don't want Brunson anymore. I don't want to play Brunson because when Cat goes off, what's his ceiling looking like? Kyrie's an okay play at 8.2K. Jalen Suggs is in play going up against it should be an upset Oklahoma team. After getting smacked in public on live TV, you feel me? So expect OKC to come out with a vengeance. I'll pass on Suggs for this event. Poole is in play, but Washington is really unserious. McCollum's in play. I don't want Van Vliet. Too many down games. Don't really know what the fuck's going on. Him and Jalen Green really be pissing me off. And I wanted to have nice, decent, positive videos going into the holiday, but now I'm seeing Van Vliet. Look at this shit. 17, 32, 20. Look, come on, bro. Now I'm starting to feel it. Giddey's been playing better. I actually played Giddey. He came through. He got hurt in this game. 24 minutes, still put up 39 fantasy points. 29 minutes, the game before that, put up 45 fantasy points. Now you're seeing what now you're seeing his potential. If Levine can't go and Giddey's 100% healthy, if we could get that information, he's an okay play, but they're still going up against Boston. Keep that in mind. Derek White's in play, Kobe White's in play. If Giddey can't go, White gets a bump. If Levine can't go, White gets another bump. That's 2 bumps. You feel me? Ivy, not interested in him. If anybody played Ivy, you know that they announced him in the starting lineup and then they scratched him after lock. Like, we're still doing that. I'm not gonna go into that right now. I'm not gonna do that. So it's already an 11-game slate. I'm not gonna keep y'all crying about Jaden Ivey being scratched. I'll save that for another video. I'll remember. Chris Paul's an okay play. Keontae's okay. Trey Jones, it's fine. I said Trey Jones, Tyus Jones. You know what I mean. Alvarado's back. Whoop-de-doo. I don't really need him at 5,800. He's priced for when all the stars are out. Most of the stars are out, but he's still got McCollum and DeJounte. Don't need Alvarado. Where are we? I'm not interested in Brogdon. He can't finish a game. Simmons, the new point guard, the new starting point guard for Toronto. I might give him a shot, but I need him to play more than 30 minutes. 31 minutes, 28 fantasy points. I don't like guards that don't like to shoot. Y'all know that. I like you taking my 10, 12, 15 shots. Chris Paul is an exception when they're shorthanded. I don't trust Ben Simmons, but I do not like playing point guards that don't shoot the ball. That's just something, a tendency that I need to see out of my point guard. 5,400. If he's my last man in, I won't cry about it. Drew Holiday against Chicago, not interested. He has a little bit of a ceiling, but I see his switch. I know he has a switch. He's not turning on his switch for Chicago unless the rest of the team is slumping and he has to pick them up. I've been watching Drew Holiday since Philly. I know what I'm talking about. Conley, no, thank you. McConnell, if you're desperate. Porter Jr., I don't mind if you're desperate. He's still pricey, though. That's still expensive. Anthony Black, if he starts, bad matchup, kind of expensive. I'll save the rest of these ball boys for when we get more news. Let's go to shooting guard. All right. Brandon Miller, made out of glass, can't stay on the court. Great matchup. Don't trust his fragile body. Jaylen Brown, I'd rather get to Jaylen Brown with Tatum next to him because Jaylen Brown is going to be available and he's going to finish the game. Not interested in Beal. We're going to keep an eye on LaVine because the LaVine news is going to trigger a lot of dominoes. Very important. It's important, but not that important because Boston is a tough matchup, like I said. Mathurin. 16, 29. No. Not even going to waste my breath. Let's continue. Look, Mathurin 7K. You need 40 fantasy points. And his last 5 games, he's been less than stellar. You see what I'm saying? If you're playing a lot of lineups, you want to throw him a 1? Congratulations. If I'm playing one lineup, I'm not playing Mathurin. You feel me? Powell, you could take that shot. Bane, you could take that shot. Bane doesn't know if he wants to be good or be bad. Like, he's struggling right now. Let's see. 31-40, 27-45, 25. You see what I'm saying? I ain't making this shit up. I call it like I see it. Trey Murphy's in play. Dyson Daniels is in play. DeSumno is going to look like a movie star if there's no LaVine and no Giddey. The more guys out, the better he looks. If he starts, he's still a good play. Jalen Green, oh man. I have nothing nice to say about this fuckboy. 6.2K. He's expensive because he's trash. But if he's your last man in, not the end of the world. Grady Dick, 6K. Very score dependent. Good matchup going up against one of the worst teams ever created. The 2024 Brooklyn Nets without Dennis Schroeder. What the fuck are they thinking? I'm starting to get upset now. I'm sorry, guys. Thompson's in play. I don't trust Clarkson off the bench. Not that I don't trust him. I don't trust his coach. 23 minutes, 23 fantasy points. It ain't going to win you much or nothing. You feel me? Champagne, don't think I need him. Buddy Hield, don't think I need him. Dort's in play. All right, the rest of these guys, no thank you. Not right now. When we get more info, then we'll get back to those guys, those value pieces. You feel me? Tatum's in play. Barrett's in play. Cam Johnson. What the fuck is Cam Johnson supposed to do on that team? They might as well trade his ass also. I'm scared to death to play him because they're obviously tanking. 28 minutes, 32 fantasy points. Why do they need to play him 35 minutes now? They're playing for nothing. That's the question. We want players that's going to be on the court with the ability to produce. You feel me? We want players that's going to be on the court. We don't want to play guys on a tanking team that's going to get pulled after 24 minutes because they want to put in the bums so they could lose without making it look like they want to lose. You feel me? So Cam Johnson's in the player pool, but I'm very scared to play him. Josh Hart's in play. Markin is another one. I'm not playing Markin. Fuck that. I'm off of that boat. Fuck that and fuck him. OG's in play. Wiggins is in play. Is this Mikal? Mikal 6K in play. Ooh. This is Julian. Is this Julian? This is Justin. Justin Champagny has been a fantasy monster. He has been a fantasy fucking monster. 42, 34, 32. Shove him up my ass. Pause. Koulibaly's been playing better. Let's go. 5-7. I don't want to play pool. That he just be joking around out there, but I don't mind Koulibaly and Champagny. And if they play with a little bit of heart, they keep the game close. They're gonna be very good plays. Not interested in Royce O'Neal. Herbert Jones is in play. Do I need Vassell? I want to say they don't even start this guy. I want to say Castle. Why is Castle 5K? All right, if Castle starts, you play Castle. Just play Castle. I mean, just play whoever starts. Vassell's 52 coming off the bench, 25 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. Castle is going to start. Where's Castle at? Castle is shooting guard. Castle's going to play 30 minutes. 30, 20, 34, 23, 29, 34, 23. You know what? On an 11-game slate, I like the matchup against Atlanta. You can start Castle. I prefer Castle. I was going to fade both of them, but I don't mind Castle. But obviously, we're going to get better value getting closer to the lock. Don't worry about it. What else? What else? Easton's in play. I don't want Josh Green. Klay Thompson, you could take that shot. I'm not gun-ho to play him. I know he had a good game against the Warriors, but you'd expect that. Not interested in Wilson. Not interested in Barnes, Brooks, Caruso, none of these guys. All right, before we go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, if you don't have time to wait for news, if you don't have time to wait for starting lineups, if you don't have time to do research, you want me to send you my finalized optimal updated lineups, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. DFS_Chapo on X, Instagram, and TikTok if you want to DM me. Everything else should be in the description. And if you do hear a whistling in the background, my fucking heat decided to come on. So I'm gonna just muscle through this video and not do it over. Thank you very much for your cooperation. All right, let's go to power forward. All right, most of these guys are out anyway. This should be quick. Durant's in play. Jalen Johnson's in play. Jalen Williams, absolutely in play. Siakam 7-9. I'd rather get to Williams and Johnson. Randall, you could take a shot, but I'm not interested. You know what? I like Randall because of this him going up against the Knicks. They tossed him away like trash, so maybe he should have a little bit of a motor. Not really interested in Collins, to be honest with you. 25, 29, 36, 48, 28. The rebounds aren't there for me. Walker Kessler's grabbing a lot of rebounds. He's getting a lot of blocks. We need the scoring and the rebounding from John Collins to pay off his price. So that's why I'm falling off of John Collins just a little bit. He has a little bit of a ceiling, but when Walker Kessler going crazy, can't play them both. I'm gonna choose Kessler because he's cheaper, I think. But Kessler's gonna get the rebounds and the block, so I'd rather Kessler, to be honest with you. Sohan's in play. I don't want to play Kyle Kuzma. No PJ for me on this slate. Kuminga if he starts. Miles Bridges is in play. How many minutes did he get to last game? 28. I need him to get to 32 minimum, but he's in play. No Tobias for me. Jabari Smith Jr. if you're desperate. Agbaji if there's no Barnes. Mogbo if there's no Barnes and he starts. And the rest of these guys I'm not going to be interested in, to be honest with you. Not right now. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Let's get out of here. All right, Wemby. Wemby's absolutely in play. Love him on FanDuel with the block and steals bonus points. Cat's in play because he's been a monster since being traded. Sengun, Baby Jokic, absolutely in play, 8.8K. Vooch gets the bump if there's no Levine. Zubac's in play. He's always in play. Hartenstein's in play. I don't play much of Miles Turner. Gobert's in play, going up against Cat. Should be interesting. Kessler, I prefer, like I said, he's usually cheaper than Collins. He's the center. He's under the back. He's under the rim. He should grab more rebounds. He's going to get more blocks. All he has to do is get a few putbacks, and we're golden. 11 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 14 rebounds. Get the point. Two blocks, 5 blocks, 4 blocks. And he's cheaper, so I like Kessler better than Collins. I don't think I need Nurkic on this slate. Goga's in play at 5'9". I'm scared to play Claxton because I don't know what the Nets are going to do. Missy's in play. Durant is a bust. Lively and Gafford if you're playing a lot of lineups and you're feeling frisky. Capella's in play, should get a few more minutes without Okongwu. Okongwu's out for a few games. Valanciunas if he started for some reason. Not interested in Mark Williams playing, 17 minutes? You can miss me with that. I swear to God, I seen Okongwu out. Okay. Okongwu is dealing with left knee inflammation and will miss at least 4 games. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not bugging. All right, so Okongwu's out. Didn't update yet. No problem. The rest of these guys, I don't think we're going to need on an 11-game slate. You feel me? So I think that's about it. So listen, appreciate you taking time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Everything else should be in the description. DFS_Chapo on X, TikTok, Instagram. And I think that's about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.